Namaste guys, ChristianRLong, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Thursday evening here in Denver, Colorado. This is one of the later streams that we've done. It's about almost 9:15 p.m. Mountain Time here in Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City, which is 5,280 feet above sea level. Zach, what are you doing, son? Namaste. As you guys know, we talk about three things on these live streams: energy, healing, meditation, and practical spirituality. And the topic I want to share with you, Minnie's always on. Minnie's either meditating, learning, or healing. That's basically the three things that she does around the clock. Sangeeta, Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Malvika, Namaste. Welcome. Tonight's topic, I want to jump on real quick. Late start, nice look, Brosk. Broski. Yeah, my glasses aren't so focused in right now. I want to share something about asking the question, where are you bathing your energy body? Where are you bathing your energy body? And this is actually a very interesting topic that is near and dear to my heart. So I went out with someone very close that I care about, and we went to a nice restaurant in Cherry Creek. And we went in there, both of us hungry, both of us want to sit down and relax, both of us had many options in the sense of different places within the Cherry Creek area to eat at. But this one particular place I heard great things about. I had been in there years prior, maybe 4 years prior, but never actually went in to eat. But it has amazing reviews online. So I thought, this is the place I gotta go. But we get there, and the place is not only packed for the bar and for all the different seating stations, but also around the bar there's people standing just waiting for a table. So they ask the question, how long for a seat, how long for a table? And the woman says, about 45 minutes or so. Now we're starting out hungry and we're gonna have to wait an extra 45 minutes, but the good thing is you can get drinks and appetizers off to the side near the bar, but you can't get entrees. So we think, all right, we'll get some drinks, we'll get some appetizers, it'll all be good. Now, here's the question. Why didn't we leave? Why didn't we leave? Why did we wait 45 minutes to eat at a place where there are, within walking distance, another 12 or so restaurants? Why that restaurant? Why the willingness to wait 45 minutes? Very simple. Prosperity energies. Prosperity energies. Keep in mind, and we used to cover this in great detail whenever we do the live Twin Hearts meditations on Sundays and on Tuesdays. We don't do this anymore now for various reasons. But our energy bodies are swimming in an ocean of prana. So wherever we go, we are like little sponges that are sucking up the energy in that particular place. So if you go to a church, depends on the development of the church, the parishioners, Jayatma Namaste, the priests, the nuns, the rabbis, the holy people that are part of that church will depend on the vibration of it. But in general, the vibration of a church is going to be higher than, say, the vibration of a rock concert hall or a morgue or a funeral home, right? The vibration will be high. So at your home, there are certain kinds of energies versus at your work, there's different kinds of energies. Then when you're in the mountains, there's different energies than in the desert, which is different energies, than in the grasslands, than in the old growth forest, than in the downtown of a major metropolitan city, than in a small town in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, right? So there's different energies all throughout your life that you're exposing your energy body to. So if you want to be around prosperous people and prosperous energies, you need to go where those people hang out. So Cherry Creek, which is 2.5 miles down the street from where I live, is a very, very prosperous town, or very prosperous part of Denver. So we have the choice of eating at any other restaurant, and the other restaurants in Cherry Creek are also prosperous, but this particular restaurant is one of the more prosperous restaurants, and it has a dress code, and the clientele that show up there they're well dressed, they're well groomed. You can hear that they're educated, they're articulate with their words. So you're bathing your energy in that, even though we're having to wait 45 minutes, our chakras are getting influenced with prosperity energies. So to give you guys a nugget of spiritual teachings that I've received over the years in pranic healing, that Master Choa recommended to find the most prosperous part of your city, Justin, namaste, the most prosperous part of your city, and get a cup of coffee there or get a cup of tea there. The places I would go to with friends in New York City, it was like $20, $25 for a cup of coffee. But as you're drinking that cup of coffee, you're bathing in and soaking up the prosperity energies of the environment and the people that go in and out of those environments. So think about this. If you were to spend time at a Four Seasons, a Ritz-Carlton, a JW Marriott, what are the other ones? There's other ones. There's other boutique, high-end restaurants, high-end resorts, high-end hotels, high-end hangout places. Think of Beverly Hills, right? Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. You have purses that are worth $30, $40, $50, $100,000, watches that are worth $100,000 or more. So just walking on that strip, Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, your chakras are getting exposed to prosperity energy and prosperity beings that you can soak up into your system. Now, if you're not looking for prosperity energies because that's not of interest to you, or you're already very prosperous, independently wealthy, you have very good karma, whatever it is, and you're like, you know what, but I want more meaning in my life. I want more inner peace in my life. I want a stronger spiritual connection to my higher self. Then where would you go? You would go to ashrams, holy centers. You would go to wherever there's great spiritual teachers teaching. You would go there, right? You would get spiritually fed. Now, what if you're a person who really enjoys mental knowledge? You want to have your mental body be stimulated. You want your mental body bathing in ideas and concepts and beliefs and knowledge about the world, about yourself, about other people. A library would be an excellent place to do that. Or an art museum, an excellent place to do that. So you have to be aware of what kind of energies do I want in my system, and then you go to those places that have them. Now, conversely, there's a part in Denver, in downtown Denver, called the 16th Street Mall. It's a long strip of shops and restaurants downtown that goes for about 20 to 25 blocks. All kinds of restaurants. But the vibration is not so good in most parts of 16th Street Mall. Why? Because there's a lot of homeless people. Why? Because there's a lot of drug use. Why? Because there's a lot of alcohol abuse. Why? Because there's a lot of sexual prostitution going back and forth between the people there. Right? And there's people urinating off the main street on little side alleyways. Tom, namaste. So the vibration has been dropped down considerably because of that. So you have alcohol energies, drug energies, sex energies, physically dirty energies, right? So that affects your prosperity. Now, if you go into the buildings on 16th Street Mall and go up, right? The higher you go up in the building, the more prosperity energies you will find, right? Think about the penthouses. So one of my clients, she was young, in her early 20s, and she worked at a fine dining restaurant downtown. In a few blocks north of where she worked, she lived in a high-rise. Now, I said to myself, how is a hostess that is working at a fine dining restaurant making enough money to live in a high-rise apartment complex all by herself in a one-bedroom? God, I'm gonna say it didn't make sense. I was like, how is this possible? Well, she came from a wealthy family, but the interesting thing is she had no idea how wealthy her family was until one day her brother called her up, and he was also a client of mine, and her brother called her up and said, hey, did you know Dad is in Forbes magazine? And in that particular magazine, it had the most successful executives of whatever, 2014, it would have been 2013, 2014. And they listed the salaries of these executives. And this was the very first time that my client had seen how much her father actually makes per year. Blew her mind. Even though her father's paying for a one-bedroom apartment in a downtown major city, you know, on the 11th floor or whatever. I think it was the 11th floor. And her mom bought a house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, right on a park that is one of the most desirable areas of Denver, right on the park, and she paid for it in cash, and she only had plans of staying in that house one weekend out of the month. Letty, I'm gonna say, one weekend out of the month. So you're looking at a $750,000 to $950,000 home, paid for in cash as though it was pocket change, to stay there maybe one weekend a month, maybe. But she had no clue how much money her parents had. Isn't that funny? Right? I guess self-denial can be a powerful thing, which was part of it. She didn't like coming from money. She had the good karma to be born into a family that had a tremendous amount of prosperity and success, but on one part of her pushed it away and refused it and didn't want to have anything to do with it. Zach goes, she was naive. Exactly. So one part of her wanted to push it away, didn't want to have anything to do with it. She wanted to be a hostess at a fine dining restaurant to earn her own way, to make her own money, right? But on the other side of it, her parents gave her a spending fund to do whatever she needed to do, to travel, to live in this beautiful high-rise in downtown Denver, right? So there was cognitive dissonance because I asked her more questions about her father out of curiosity, because I'm interested. I'm interested about the world, about people, about connections between the world and people, right? And as soon as I pried a little bit, not because I want their money, I don't care about their money, it's indifferent to me, but because I wanted to understand, as I pried a little bit about that, I could feel her solar plexus getting agitated, and I could feel her shutting down because she doesn't want to deal with it, doesn't want to talk about it, doesn't want to relate to it, right? So she doesn't have a healthy attitude around money. Even though her family, her parents are worth millions, she herself does not have a healthy attitude around money, which is unfortunate, right? So we never did healing on that. We did healing on other things. She was a client for a good couple months. She got some great results. And then right when she learned about her father's success, I think she did one more healing, and then she ended up falling in love with a guy from Austin, Texas, who she worked with, who was moving back to Austin. So she followed him from Denver to Austin. And we lost touch. I mean, I kept in touch with her for maybe 6 or 7 months to update and find out what was going on. And at the time, she was still in Austin. But I'm pretty sure that they broke up. But again, she has the financial resources to make those kinds of mistakes, right? If she didn't have the financial resources to make it in Austin and live with this guy, she would have thought about it maybe twice and go, you know what? I have something established here in Denver. I'm building up my savings. I'm building up my career path, whatever it is, right? Versus, I could just move to Austin, and if it doesn't work out, no big deal. Just come back. And that's what was funny, that her mother bought the house in Denver to be closer to see her daughter on a regular basis, and then her daughter just moves to Austin. Very weird. But the point of tonight's stream is this. Whatever energy you're seeking, you have to go and put your energy body there, which doesn't mean physically. You guys get that? Because through the principle of oneness, you can project your energy body to certain places on the planet to absorb certain energies. Is it more effective and more powerful to be physically there? Yes. But it doesn't hurt yourself to project yourself to a very spiritual place, or a very prosperous place, or a very creative place. So Zach says, it's a lot harder to make mistakes in life when you can't afford it. Exactly. Zach could not be more correct. So that's why small business owners have to be more discerning with their budget, with their employees, with the salaries that they pay, with what they bring in for themselves, than say an executive that works for a Fortune 500 company with an almost unlimited budget for marketing, for operating expenses, what have you, right? They get paid no matter what. And I think this particular man was in that position, right? He worked for a very, very big company. He made tens of millions of dollars. And if the company loses 30 or 40 million dollars on a project, doesn't mean anything. He's like, not out of my pocket. I'm still gonna get paid my 10 million this year. Doesn't matter. So what? So, but it was a great dinner, excellent food, excellent service. I thought the girl had a foreign accent. Come to find out, she's from Savannah, Georgia, which is weird because I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, which is not too far from Savannah, Georgia. And you thought I could have picked that up, but nope. She just had a funky little accent to me. But that's it. But that's the takeaway for you guys tonight, that if you're looking to surround and bathe your energy body in more prosperity, Georgia Peach, go to places in your town and in your city where there are prosperous people hanging out. Get a cup of coffee, get a tea, get a hot chocolate, exchange your energy for their energy, right? And then just sit there for an hour. You know, do a crossword puzzle, talk to people in the lobby, talk to people in the restaurant. You don't have to go to these places and spend $500 for you and another person to eat out and still get the benefits of the prosperity energy, right? So do it intelligently. Do it on a budget. Do it while practicing moderation. So that's it, guys. If you are in need of healing, whether it's prosperity healing, whether you're looking to increase your creativity, whether you're looking to strengthen your spiritual connection to your higher self, reach out to me for healing at ChristianRLong.com/services. Hopefully it's starting to sink into your consciousness day after day, week after week, month after month. I need healing right now. Where do I go? ChristianRLong.com. Let me know how I can assist you guys. Real quick, so Malvika says, how about we increase the level of prosperity in our home too? Yes. You're welcome, Zach. So true, man. Surround yourself with people that share your equal energy. Actually, Zach, to tweak that a little bit, surround yourself with people who have bigger, stronger energy than you. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you're the most prosperous person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you're the most spiritually evolved person in that room, you're in the wrong room. Upasana, I went to YouTube, I clicked on the link, I listened to your name, and I don't think I pronounced it correctly again. But I'm making the effort. So good to have you on the stream. Bigger energy, yes. Exactly. So how about we increase the level of prosperity in our homes too? Yes. And that can be done numerous ways, and that's taught extensively in Grandmaster Cho Kuksui's Pranic Feng Shui class, as well as his spiritual business management class. So this stream is not going to be covering that in great detail, but yes, we have become masters at changing the energy of an environment. So if you look at your place and you're like, I don't have a lot of prosperity energy in my home, or I don't have a lot of love energy in my home, or I don't have a lot of creativity energy in my home, what can I do to change it? That is taught in that class. Patty, Namaste. You're correct in pronunciation. Almost. Knocking on the door. I'm just going to have to keep listening to that 8-second clip over and over and over again until I get it. All right, guys. Lots of light, love, and power from God, from my teacher, Grandmaster Cho Koksui, into each and every one of your lives. May they be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power, with healing energies on all levels. May you be filled with lots and lots of joy. And may your wishes be fulfilled properly and rapidly. And that's it, guys. I will talk to you soon. Any questions, direct message me. New topics you would like us to cover, put it in the comment section below. And please share this live stream if you got value. You didn't get value? Don't share it. If you got value, share it. And here's why. Not only are you spreading good news to other people, but you're generating very good karma for yourself. Thanks. It's lovely to listen to you every day. Aw, just doing my job. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Lot of knowledge. Good. So yeah, every time you share a spiritual book, a book on prosperity, a stream, a podcast, a video with somebody close to you or someone you've never met, you're generating good karma. When you generate good karma, what does that mean? You entitle yourself to have access to higher teachings, to have higher lessons, higher awareness. So that's important. Make sense? Excellent. All right, guys. Love you very much. This is ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye.